I don't know who needs to hear this, but you can do less and still be rewarded and still receive. I think a lot of us, because we have traumatic backgrounds, we think we've had to fight to survive. And so it's drilled into us that if we're not fighting, we're not doing enough. We have to be in overdrive or we're not doing enough. But I think that you can do less and still do well. I think there's an art in knowing when to take a step back. Like when someone's making music, you can't just keep adding forever. You can't just keep doing. Silence is a huge part of sound. And so I just think that a lot of the time we won't do things and we won't start things because we want it to be perfect. We want to have all the things, like if you want to film, you want to have a proper camera, a proper mic, or it's not worth it. But, you can do less and still receive. And even if it's not in terms of views or how many people have listened to your music, it's what you will have received from just doing it instead of... Because if you don't do it, then you won't gain anything. You won't receive anything. That's the only way you're never going to receive anything, by not doing it. And I think by taking a step back and not being in overdrive, it actually gives us a chance to be present. And that's when we will learn the most anyway. And I just think also, as a society, it's been drilled into us that if we want to do well, we have to work really hard, but to the point where we're suffering. And I just think it doesn't have to be like that. The universe is working in your favor at this time, and it is okay to step back and not put every single bit of energy you have into something. And I just think it's really important to think about that, because it's not helpful to just be in overdrive and survival 24/7. It's not productive. Take a step back. It's not shameful. It is not shameful to do less. In fact, that is what the universe is calling you, begging you to do right now, because you deserve it. You owe it to yourself. Because right now, this isn't living. This is some just permanent situation of stress that you've put yourself in. And that isn't right for you. That isn't your calling, Do things. Make trash art. Make horrible art, but at least be present when you do it, because then it can't be horrible, I just think it's something that we should all start doing, because if we're not, what are we doing? Are we truly doing things for ourselves if that's not what we're doing, if we're not listening to ourselves? If your body is telling you, I can't do all this is too much, then why would you push yourself to do it? I was listening to the song Beautiful Day by U2 a while ago, and it says the lyrics, what you don't have, you don't need it now. And I just thought that's so true. Stop thinking about all the things you need to start. Stop thinking about all the things that most people starting probably won't have anyway. Take what you have now, because that's more than what most people will have, and just do it. And it also has a line that says, what you don't know, you'll feel it somehow. And I think that also rings true, because it's about just using our minds. Not using our minds and listening to our soul. Even if our mind doesn't know something, our soul, it will know it deep inside. And so we know what's right for us. Forcing ourselves to do painful things for the sake of a gain that society tells us we'll get, that's not even worth it because we're in pain. If your body's telling you not to do that, don't do it. Anyway, my camera's gonna die, so that's all my thoughts I got for now. But let me know what you think. Bye.